Hey, Aaron here. I'm going to show you in this quick video how to use Airtable to manage a podcast. So with Airtable, we're going to see all upcoming episodes, have a calendar for that. We're going to be able to send emails to upcoming guests so that we can schedule our interview with them. And then we're automatically going to update different information in Airtable once they have scheduled that interview, so we can really manage all of our information about our podcast from one base. So let me just jump in and kind of give you a quick overview of this base. So first we have our episodes table, and this has all of the information about each one of our episodes. It links out to guests, and then it also links out to ad units, and we take all our show notes in Notion, so we have a link to that as well. So we have our calendar view, which just kind of puts our episodes. One thing you could do here as well is kind of set dates at which you want to finalize or have drafts of the podcasting. So you can think of having dates for editing, dates for sound design, and things like that. But we've kept it simple and only put the drop dates here. So then we have our guests base. Let me go into grid view. And very simple information. We just have the status of each one of our guests, whether they're waiting, contacting, scheduled, or recorded. And then we have this urgent marker. What this checks, it says, is the drop date for the podcast for this guest less than 7 days away? And is their status not yet recorded? So I'll let you look at the kind of complicated formula in the show notes, but then it sets the status to urgent. And then we have a view that is urgent. So these are the guests that we absolutely need to schedule. And I'll show you in the next section how we use this view to send emails to the guests that are, should be scheduled urgently. And then finally, we have our ad units, which are linked here. And again, very simple. We have ad status, which just checks whether it's planning, scripted, or recorded. And make sure this field, just like the field we have in guests, checks whether we need to record this ad unit urgently. So that was the overview of this Airtable template. I'm going to link to the show notes, to this template so you can play around with it. And in the next video, I'll show you how we can email guests directly from this template and set up a Zap so that the data is updated whenever someone schedules their interview.